Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is The Raptor, and welcome back to another one of my reaction videos. And today we're going to be reacting to the new episode of Death Battle that just came out, Marvel's Phoenix versus DC's Raven. Now, if you're wondering that this video looks a little different or sounds a little different, you're right. Unfortunately, I was not able to put this video through my regular video editing software because a lot of my software, for some reason, is just not working right now, and I have not been able to find a fix or a suitable replacement in time. So I apologize for that. This probably isn't going to be as high quality as some of the other reactions. I will try my best to get it fixed for next time, but I figure that this is still good enough. And I was actually considering watching the whole episode, like not just the fight animation. And I really wish that I could have actually, because there was a lot of stuff in the analyses that I found quite entertaining. But I figured that if we're doing it with this lower quality, then I didn't really feel there was a point to watching the whole thing. So I'll still just be watching the animation, at least for this one. We'll see what happens next time. I'm still thinking about it. But anyway, that's enough of that. In terms of this fight, so again, I have seen the analyses. I did think they were entertaining, and I do really like both of these characters. I will say that I like Raven more than Jean herself, but I do like the Phoenix Force as a concept a lot, and I do like X-Men probably a little more than I like Teen Titans, although Beast Boy is still my favorite DC hero ever. I don't think that's going to change, but still, I do like the X-Men a lot. X-Men and Teen Titans were like two of the first superhero shows I ever saw when I was really young, and I still love them to this day. They're awesome. So I really do like both of these characters and both of, the places that they come from. In terms of who I think is going to win, it's a little tough. This seems like another one of those fights, like Scarlet Witch versus Zatanna, especially after having seen the analyses, where they just can seemingly do whatever they want, and their power can just keep going up and up depending on who they fight. I will say that for Phoenix, they did talk a lot about it's like, oh, she can destroy a planet, then a universe, then a multiverse, then like omniversal destruction with Old Man Logan, So like they keep going up and up and up, and then even the White Hot Room after that. So it seemed like in terms of those kinds of levels, they were more clear with Phoenix than they were with Raven. A lot of the time it was just, oh, Raven's fought this strong character or this strong character. And they did say at the end when she fought Spectre that it was like, he can threaten like all of existence or whatever. Like they still threw out some stuff, but for Phoenix it seemed like they were getting more in depth with specific levels and how she climbs up the chain, So I wouldn't be surprised if they say Phoenix is more powerful, but I think you can easily make the argument for both of them being able to keep up with each other. And they both have a lot of similar powers and a lot of different powers. They talked about how they both have like possession abilities and like pocket dimension creation, manipulation over time, astral projection. Like they both have a lot of stuff in common. However, I will say that they did say some things for Raven that's making me think that they might go with her. Of course, I don't know for sure, but they were saying, one thing I took notice of really quickly was they said that if someone tries to possess Raven, then she'll just be able to directly take their power. And they said that Phoenix can also take someone's power, but again, I don't know through exactly if it's like through an easy method like that, if it's kind of like a defense mechanism like what Raven has. And maybe someone as strong as Phoenix hasn't actually tried to possess Raven before, So I'm not 100% sure there, but it seems like if Phoenix does try to possess Raven, she has a really strong counter for that and just might be able to turn it around. However, I also think that if, like in an Ant-Man versus Atom style thing, if Phoenix takes Raven to the White Hot Room, I don't know if Raven will be able to get out of that, They were also saying that Phoenix can resurrect as long as like her soul is intact or as long as the Phoenix is intact, but we know that Raven has like immense manipulation over souls, and we know that her soul self, which is essentially her soul at this point, can come back even after being disintegrated. And she's far above Trigon at this point. They said a lot of things that he could do, like overcome Dr. Fate. It did also seem like they gave out some more impressive stuff for Raven's speed, like they were talking about the velocity of God and stuff that was like more like immeasurable stuff for speed. Whereas with Phoenix, unless I forgot, I feel like a lot of it was like massively faster than light stuff. Maybe they said something else as well for her. But I still would want to say they're probably about the same in terms of speed. Maybe Death Battle doesn't feel that way. I'm not 100% sure. So it's tough. I do think Raven has some counters, that could potentially work, but I also feel like Phoenix might, especially like the White Phoenix of the Crown, like she might just be able to overpower her. And it was weird whether or not they were including the unkindness. Like, they brought it up, but it felt like more they were bringing it up in terms of, like, just something that she did. I don't know if it's something that she still has, you know? So, I don't know. I've been talking for long enough. It's been like 5 minutes already. I know you guys want to see me watch the fight. So yeah, I don't really know who to root for anymore. It's in Death Battle's hands. I know that they'll find a way to logic it out either way. So, without further ado, let's go. Again, sorry for the lower quality. I will try to have it back to normal next time. Alright, Phoenix is here, I assume? Yes.
Come to burn my home to ashes.
And the track I already love, taking the inspiration.
Left alive. I'm sorry. This is for the good of the universe.
I mean, your bird is strong too. Nice, okay, I like this. I just hope we get a good fight, right? Like, that's what I'm here for. Oh, I'm gonna listen to the track so many times, I already know it. You gotta get, like, throwing pillars around, that's like a staple. Ooh. Okay. So she's taken.
What's the matter? Afraid of the dark.
That's a nice reference. Teen Titans reference. KO'd.
Control my mind.
Yeah, the telepaths too, jeez. And both really physically strong, they said as well. Ooh. Dark Raven already. Reiner warrior stuff, that's cool. Oh! Well, that's... no. Not enough yet, anyway.
It's too late for you now!
And Dark Phoenix. Oh, God. That is cool. Are those moons or planets? Either way, jeez. Oh, crap. What you gonna do, Raven? Oh, boy. Just think about anything that these guys do, like how long it takes to animate. That's insane, you know?
Let me cleanse you of your demons. Sear and scorch them all away.
Oh, God, that does not look good.
No, I'll take this pain from you.
Oh! So is she just absorbing her power?
Enough! I'm taking everything.
No, I guess not quite.
Somewhere white.
Just Golden Raven,
Yours.
White Phoenix of the Crown. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Scott, Charles, everyone, give me strength!
Power of friendship, everybody.
Daughter of the demon. I am a daughter of Azarath. Azarath, Metrion, Synthos!
Okay, I think this is it. Who's gonna win? Is that it? Is that it? Tell me.
I'm home.
Did Raven pull this off? Holy crap!
You know, I think they could have just talked this one out. This was a nail-biter, and perhaps
Yeah.
that's surprising, since Raven's reputation hardly matches that of the almighty
Exactly.
Phoenix.
I'll talk more about that later.
When she does it, you don't have to dig too deep to see that these two are evenly matched in power.
Yep.
The Phoenix Force was strong enough to hold back the destruction of all creation, but Raven had multiple showings of battling similarly powerful characters like Trigon and the Spectre.
Exactly.
And both could compete with speeds exceeding infinity. Sure, Jean got
Oh, okay, they both could.
the white hot room, but that didn't make her invincible. The Phoenix has been overpowered there before, like by this big green cat. So, throw stats out the window. This fight came down to their abilities. Both were
Had a feeling.
immeasurably powerful telepaths. Both could control matter and time.
and both could absorb each other's energy.
Yes.
However, Raven's ability to survive and fight as just her soul meant that most of Jean's offensive arsenal could not end the fight.
The
Interesting.
Phoenix Force could have attempted to possess Raven's soul, but Raven has tethered her essence to other similarly powerful beings. and
Okay, so it has
absorbed them
beings
as
like
well.
that too.
While
Okay,
the Phoenix's
cool.
fire has shown to burn souls, Raven's has regenerated from complete disintegration.
Yep.
On the flip side, Jean actually had very little defense against Raven's soul manipulation. The Phoenix could regenerate Jean's body, but not her spirit.
When Rachel Gray's soul was shattered, the Phoenix was actually incapable of healing it on its own.
Wow.
And while the Phoenix Force itself
This is how
can be
deep you have to
reborn in the
deep,
White
right?
Hot Room,
How-
this can
how
take
deep you have to dig,
months,
sorry.
Years, even centuries.
So it could be one hell of a war of attrition, but ultimately only Raven had the ability to finish this battle.
Jean Grey
It's the
was one
minor
of the
details.
strongest beings we've ever seen. But Raven's own awesome might, brilliant magic, and unique soul-destroying powers snuffed out her fire for good.
Will the
Wow.
Phoenix rise again, returning from that far, far shore? Quote the Raven, nevermore.
The winner is Raven.
Nice. All right, good job, Raven. Congratulations.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
I know
We have a
some
new
people
Death
are gonna
Battle
be
releasing every 2 weeks
pissed,
this
but
year. And click the join
I
button
did
if
go
you
over in my
prefer
prediction
extra content.
video.
Planet level members even see
Anyway,
Death
next
Battles
time on
before
Death Battle,
anyone
let's see who we
else, so
got.
don't miss out.
Next time, I'm not sure I know. Oh, is that Guts? Guts and Dimitri! Yo! Oh my god, they're bringing Guts back to fight Dimitri. Oh man, I know some people wanted, who is it, Claire to fight Guts? Wow, that's actually 3 returning combatants in a row. Interesting, okay. Wow, Guts versus Dimitri, we're getting a Fire Emblem character. This is a fight I haven't talked too much about, but I do like it. And I thought for a second I didn't know who these guys were. I will say that, like, I'm not super familiar, like, you know, I haven't, like, seen everything of Berserk or played all the Fire Emblem games, obviously not. But now I do know who these guys are, and that's actually cool. I'm really excited for that. And the debate side of things, that'll be interesting as well. I'm excited to see how many stances people will take on that. Because I know people wanted Guts back just to give him, like, a fight where, you know, it didn't seem a little weird in terms of the reasoning. If you know, you know. But yeah, okay, that's cool. I am excited for that. That's a few Death Battle announcements in a row now where I've been quite excited. Like, Stitch versus Rocket, obviously, my most wanted Death Battle ever. It's finally here. And then Darth Vader versus Obito. That's another one I really wanted. Jean Grey or Phoenix versus Raven. Not one that, like, I wanted as much, but again, I love the X-Men, the Teen Titans. It's awesome. And now Guts versus Dimitri. Okay, that is cool. I hope you guys are excited too, because I think this is pretty cool. Anyway, talking about this episode. So, yeah, there are people that are going to be pissed out of their goddamn minds that Raven was able to win. I will say, though, that I didn't really bring this up at the beginning because I wasn't super confident in my prediction. But in my prediction video, I did also go with Raven, and it was for not the exact same reasons. Like, I wasn't able to dig so deep to find that, you know, Phoenix can't, like, regenerate her soul. I did think that she didn't have as many resistances as Raven, but I didn't really know to what ends, you know? So, but I was still correct in saying that I thought it was really just going to come down to their abilities, and I thought Raven's abilities were better, you know? But I really like what they said at the beginning, where it's that her reputation doesn't hold up to the Phoenix. Because this is what I said in my prediction video. It's like, same thing with Scarlet Witch versus Zatanna. Marvel has made a much bigger deal out of characters like Scarlet Witch and Phoenix than DC has ever made out of characters like Zatanna and Raven. But that kind of context that Marvel puts those characters in does not matter. It's about the feats, you know? If a character has the feats to contend with a character with a quote-unquote better reputation, then that reputation is thrown out the window. It doesn't matter, you know? So I think a lot of people were just going with Phoenix because they thought that, oh yeah, Phoenix has been, like, they compared Phoenix to everybody, you know? Phoenix is like the pinnacle of power or whatever. But Raven just has the feat. She's just been doing it on the down low in comparison, you know? Like, she has all that stuff going for her. And that's something I said in the prediction. Like, I thought that they were going to find the feats that would put them around the same level. And surprise, surprise, they did. So, and I'm really happy Raven won, just because if Phoenix did win, then I would have just looked like the idiot who went against the popular opinion and went with Raven, you know. But now that Raven actually won, I feel a lot better, you know, going with Raven. And again, before I would have said Phoenix 100% for the same reason, like, you know, reputation. I thought that would be enough, but it's not enough, you know. And then some of you may have disagreements about what they said about the specifics of their powers, but you know, that you disagree with it, you know, whatever. Like I'll have to go and rewatch this again to fully comprehend everything, I think, and then maybe I'll come to my own conclusion. But I personally right now am satisfied with Raven winning. Phoenix winning feels right in a sense, but again, that's because of the reputation stuff. It's not because of the actual, like, you know, feats necessarily. Anyway, that's enough about the reasoning. In terms of what I thought about this episode, I quite enjoyed it. I do think there were some parts of the animation that were certainly better than others, and they might have been able to get a little more creative with some of the things they were doing, but I still think that what they were doing, like thinking about how that would, like what that would take to make that an animation, like that's still no easy feat, you know? And I liked, you know, the birds growing to sizes, you know, and like the birds fighting each other at the beginning. I really liked that. The track, I know I'm going to listen to the track so much, just the perfect blend of Teen Titans and X-Men, because such iconic themes too, you know? And the analyses, again, I didn't watch the analyses. I might change that for later, but you know, for these analyses, I thought some of it was quite funny. That bit about, you know, them saying that Jean Grey has actually died for a 16th time, that had me dying. That was so good. Because comics are crazy, you know, they really are. And you know, seeing all the Teen Titans flashbacks, like like from the clips from the show, you know, I thought that those were all great. And yes, commit to Raven and Beast Boy. Boomstick's right. We do all ship it. Just let it happen. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed you know, learning about the characters, and I think they laid out a lot of good information. Again, it felt like there were things that Raven had that just seemed to counter the Phoenix, and they did, you know, pay off on that in the explanation, and also brought up some other stuff that I wasn't even thinking about. So yeah, that's just what I expect out of Death Battle, right? Like maybe I can come to some prediction, but, you know, it's about learning about the characters for me and watching a cool fight. There are some other episodes in Season 10 that I have really enjoyed, so I'm not sure exactly how this would stack up necessarily. Again, like, if I'm to make a ranking by the end of this, I'm going to have to, like, rewatch all of the episodes and make sure I know. Because, like, sometimes I say some things in my reaction video, and then I say, like, the complete opposite in the ranking video because I've had time to think about it, you know? This is literally just my initial reaction. Never seen this episode before. But I did really enjoy what I saw. Just for a fight between Phoenix and Raven, this is basically what I expected. Except necessarily the winner. I wasn't exactly sure who was going to win. But again, I personally don't have any issues with that. I'm sorry if you do. It's an internet show. Anyway, that's it for me. You know, if you enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to give it a like, comment your comments down below, subscribe if you could too, that would be amazing. But no matter what you guys do, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's it for me. I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace out.